Few more here, though. Down to fine leg. Comfortable 2.
That's 100.
Without loss. Good start for South Africa. And it's going to be a really uphill battle for Pakistan to save this one now.
So Wazam Akram has come back and right away has started to do a bit of probing. And that's close. He's gone with him. That's a leg before decision given by umpire Mitchley. So Wazam Akram takes his opposite number. Couple of vessels. The break has been made as Wazam Akram comes back, and in his first over, immediately very testing and getting the wicket.
A vital one this for Pakistan, going over to the left-hander, and that was pretty much down the slot.
So Wazam Akram coming back to do the business. Couple of vessels, a fine innings, leg before wicket for 42. It's 101 for 1.
This will give us an indication of the height, which I don't think was a factor at all. You see, he's not that far forward either. So into Peter Kirsten.
With South Africa needing exactly 50 to win. 10 overs remaining, 9 wickets in hand, and that's an equation which really says South Africa have virtually won this match.
Asif Mustafa bowling his 10th over. He bowled him. Kirsten out.
Never really comfortable, Peter Kirsten. Never got going, and trying to cut a ball which came in with the arm and hit the top of the off stump. So he goes for 18. It's 2 for 159 with Asif Mushtaba getting the wicket in his first over. Kirsten out for 18. South Africa 159 for 2 in the 41st over.
The dismissal of Kirsten, bowled by Asif Mustafa. He's had a good match as Asif Mustafa. He top scored for Pakistan, and now he's got one of the 2 wickets that have fallen. The other's been taken by Wasim Akram. And this is Hansi Cronier. Average of 36.67. Pakistan's 208 on this wicket represents a batting failure, and in fact a rather disappointing batting performance, because there were plenty of runs in this wicket for them. Bowled him. Well, we may get a little action.
Well, a rather loose shot that finished Andrew Hudson's innings. It did come back a long way. Off stump taken out, a good delivery, but still he played it loosely. And he goes for 93. Here's the reception for Andrew Hudson, bowled by waqar Younis, 93. Always a delightful sight for a fast bowler to see the off stump reeling out of the ground. It was a good delivery, and Andrew Hudson playing loosely, driving rather early at it.
Hold him. Yet another one of those fantastic express deliveries from waqar Younis. And he is, at the moment, threatening to devastate South Africa.
Been a fantastic spell from him. His accuracy, mathematical and deadly.
Cronje just got some bat on it. Waqar Younis bowling very cleverly, knowing that at this stage the batsmen are inclined to pull away to square, give themselves room to play the shot. He fired it in at his pads on Yorker length, found the outside edge and hit his off stump. Here you'll see him get a little bit of bat onto it and then into the base of the off stump. And Hansie Cronje out for 11.
I think the off stump is being replaced, Trevor.
It is indeed. Ryan McMillan to the wicket, full of experience, and an average, you see, of over 46, which is extraordinarily high, but it's because he is often found in this sort of situation and ends up with a not out. He hasn't scored a great many runs, 140, with yet to get a 50 or 100, but he's an experienced man. He has the nerve for this situation. But once again, tremendous pressure on the lower order batsmen to get the runs against the odds. If you have 5 wickets in hand, Omar, it's still a very healthy position.
Yes, it is.
And to get 6.4 runs to the over is not all that a tall order when you've got wickets in hand, but
you lose 1 or 2 now and you've got a problem. There's misses.
Oh, there's a run out. There could be more. They could all be run out, quite frankly.
In fact, it's Jonty Rhodes who's out, but you take your choice of which one is run out.
Well, that was suicidal. Jonty Rhodes trying to run a bye to the wicket-keeper, and Latif kept his cool and just underarmed it into the stumps. McMillan wasn't interested in coming. If you're going to do that sort of thing, you must plan it beforehand, and both batsmen must know exactly what's going on. You see, he pushes and misses, and Jonty Rhodes just keeps coming. Back goes McMillan, makes his ground. Rhodes is out by a mile, and so he's the one who has to walk just to make sure that they were going to get the decision. The ball was lobbed to many ready hands at the other side.
Yes,
and the wicket's broken.
And someone actually protecting the wicket.
Well, they pulled it out. A stump, that's what you've got to do if you brush the wickets and the bails fall off and you haven't actually broken the wicket properly. And he pulled out a stump, and just to make sure, but he didn't need to do it. Jonty Rhodes had been run out, and enter Dave Richardson, the wicket-keeper, who likes to just run them down to third man and so give the other batsman the strike. But they're now both new batsmen at the wicket, and with South Africa still 28 runs shy, this was madness.
Yes, I mentioned that earlier on, so that's the last thing South Africa wants, is a run out. That's exactly what you got.
But to get it in this fashion,
yes,
it's crazy.
It's going to be very tight.
Oh, they're taking absolutely suicidal runs now, and he's run out again by a mile.
That was fantastic bit of fielding by Wasim Akram, because he was going very quick from his follow-through. Pick up throw in one action. Let's see that. Takes off. Wasim Akram really attacking that ball. One action. Out by yards. Bullseye.
Well, 2 stupid run-outs, and it's plunged South Africa to 7 for 182, and now they're going to be very hard-pressed indeed.
182 now for 7. That's going to be 4. Now that again tilts the balance of this game. This is the sort of match this has turned out to be.
Well, that was a marvellous cricket shot by Dave Richardson through the covers, and that's what South Africa needs. He needs a few more boundaries like that.
So 189, so 20 runs needed by South Africa.
20 runs off 9 deliveries. You've got to make contact every ball. And this is going to be 4 runs, I think. Yes, it is indeed 4 runs of an outside edge. They all count, though.
So 16 runs required. What a match. Not recommended for the weak and heart.
And this third encounter between these two countries turning out to be an absolute humdinger. Boom! Off stump, laid back, flat on the ground.
What a match. Again, it swung round.
What a bowling performance by waqar Younis.
Yes. They've all been bowled, his victims.
Playing completely down the wrong line. Well,
13 runs from 4 balls, 2 wickets in hand.
It ain't on, really.
Well, you never know. From Pakistan's point of view, lucky that it's waqar Younis who's bowling for sheer accuracy and pace. They swung him round. They get 1, and they go for the second. There should be a run out, and he should be gone. Yes, he's gone out. Run out.
Well, umpire Carl Liebenberg, I think what might have gone through his mind is, well, shall I call for the third umpire?
Yes.
And the television replays, but he was satisfied, and certainly it looked at the way he lunged that he was well out anyway, and he only has to call on the third umpire and the television replays if he has doubt in his mind, and he didn't there. And one can hardly blame the South Africans here for going for that second run. They had to take a chance and hope that the return to the wicketkeeper Latif would be a poor one. It was not.
It was a good return. That's Aqib Javed. So the last man in. 3 balls remaining, 12 runs to get.
This man has devastated South Africa. 4 for 24.
Waqar to Donald.
And South Africa, having beaten Pakistan in the only 2 previous one-day internationals, only 2 previous matches they've ever played against each other. This is wonderful revenge.
Waqar to Donald. The last ball is bowled in, and Pakistan have won.
Yes, they've won in magnificent fashion, and waqar Younis has taken 5 wickets for 25 runs. An absolutely unbelievable performance.
In 5 overs.
One can't believe that Bob Cowper, who is the series referee and match referee here today, and also the adjudicator for man of the match, one can't believe that he will decide on anybody else but waqar Younis with that bowling performance. But of course we'll find out that a little bit later. But this is how it ended. Another swinging Yorker into the bowler's